Well, the party keeps rolling on here in the Crown Foyer in Melbourne. It's lovely to have your company today. Thank you so much for being with us all through the morning. I hope it wasn't too painful for you.
We can't feel a thing at this point, so it hasn't been painful for us at all.
Sure.
So hope you have a lovely day, everyone.
That's the guy that's looking for me for a debt that I owe. Just over my, so I'm just going to get out of here.
Oh, okay.
There he goes.
Well, I think we've had a good show.
Carl's about to be served. He's checking.
It was less eventful than other mornings after, wasn't it?
Yes, you could say that.
Yes.
Well, that last segment made anyway.
I did just say that.
David and Sonia, welcome. Did you have a nice night?
I had a pleasant night. Thank you so much,
yes.
Carl. Did you have a good night, Sonia?
I did. I was sitting on a great table, sat next to Ricky Martin.
Yeah, we had a fantastic table.
Morris was there,
We're up
Hamish
the
and Andy. Yeah.
Whatever.
I was her +1. It was the best table ever. They kept saying I was a seat filler. Anyway, whatever that means. It was a good time.
You filled it wrong.
Well, I had put on some weight. Good morning, everybody. We are live from the Crown Casino for the Logies Aftermath.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of it too. Today on the show, all the stars, all the stunners, all the highlights from TV's Night of Nights, interviews with the big winners and fan favourites.
Also had the biggest names lit up that red carpet, did they ever? Who topped the best dress list this year? Our fashion police are in. They might have some worse dressed as well.
Can't wait to see that actually, and to get to have a really good look at the fashion today. And of course, the after party shockers. The awards have wrapped for another year, but the stars are still celebrating. We have your backstage pass for every single moment.
I will say officially that the club is closed. I did walk past it this morning, and it is closed, but it does smell. That's all I have for you this morning, but first, let's get some news from the Nine newsroom with Brett McLeod. Good morning, Bretty.
DC and Sonia, good morning. And making news today, Australia's ambassador to Indonesia has arrived home after being recalled by the federal government following the Bali 9 executions. His return comes as the Australian Federal Police prepare to face the media today to answer questions over its role in the Bali 9 sting. Joining us now, Kerry Axley from our Canberra Bureau. Kerry, what's expected to happen this morning? Indeed, Kerry Axley, thank you. Migrants could be forced to pay their way into Australia under radical proposals being examined by the government's independent think tank. The Productivity Commission is investigating a price-based system that would use entry fees as the primary basis to determine who gains entry to Australia. It's thought the scheme could help the government rein in the budget deficit by bringing tens of billions of dollars in extra revenue. 6 men will face court today on the Gold Coast over a massive public brawl that sparked an unprecedented crackdown on motorcycle gangs. Around 60 Bandidos bikies allegedly stormed a Broadbeach restaurant in a violent confrontation with a rival gang in September 2013. 4 other men are expected to enter a guilty plea at the start of proceedings. A further 16 bikies will stand trial in 2 weeks' time. Nearly 300 women and girls have arrived at a refugee camp in northeast Nigeria after being rescued from Boko Haram terrorists. President Goodluck Jonathan is cracking down on the militants, vowing to hand over a Nigeria free of terrorist threats when he steps down later this month. A military offensive is now making significant headway against the group, renowned for using women as sex slaves and human shields. The Spice Girls have reunited in Morocco for David Beckham's 40th birthday. Victoria Beckham's former bandmates, Baby, Ginger and Sporty, all across the Mediterranean for the lavish bash. Only Scary Spice was missing, but Desperate Housewives star Eva Longoria looked more than happy to fill in. Posing photos of the group on Instagram, Longoria tagged herself Latina Spice. Now look at today's weather for you. And Brisbane should be mostly sunny in 27, Sydney cloudy in 23 and 32 degrees and sunny in Darwin. That's the latest for now. DC and Sonia.
Thank you very much for that, Brett. We'll see you very soon. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are settling into life as a family of 4 with the long-awaited arrival of a precious princess over the weekend.
That's right, Princess Blank has turned up. We're still waiting for a name, but with all the latest on our royal baby is our royal insider, Katie Nicholl, now live from London. Katie, congratulations to everybody over there. You were standing outside the Lindo wing yesterday. How did it all unfold?
Well, actually, it was amazing. And I remember, David, you were set on this being a little girl, weren't you, from the very start? And I thought it was a boy. You were. I know you were. You were right.
It is a great thing. I think the name Diana might be in their second or third middle name, but we'll find out hopefully a little bit later on today. Katie Nicholl, thank you so much. When you get that name, tweet us and we'll tell everybody around.
Absolutely.
I will do.
Please,
Yeah.
That's very exciting, isn't it?
Oh, it's so exciting.
Princess, I love it.
Princess, I think Alexandria.
Oh,
So
all right.
George and Alex.
We'll let them know, David.
I'll just tweet them. I'll
All right.
tweet the palace.
Send them a direct message.
Yeah.
Of course, we are here at Crown Casino today. It's the scene of the crime, where everyone who is anyone in Australian TV rocked up last night, and they frocked up as well.
I'm glad you got that line and not me. Our resident fashionista, Paula Joy, was there amongst the action. PJ, we were awash with celebrities yesterday. Absolutely awash. I'm going to tell you what I thought. I want to know what you thought the biggest trend of the night was. I think it's an anatomy part.
Yes.
It was boobs.
Yeah.
Nice job, Paula. Thanks for that. We'll see you very soon for Fashion Police. But stay with us. Still to come, TV's biggest stars are lining up to join us. Scott Cam, Julia Morris, Haras Durrani, Miranda Tapsell and Beau Ryan, all live. We hope.
Yes, we do hope they're all live. Also ahead, a memorable speech and an epic stuff-up. The Logies really had it all last night. And Dave Hughes is here with all of the best bits.
He was so funny last night. Plus, when the glitzy ceremony ends, the party keeps on going. We got the dance floor pumping. And who will be nursing a sore head today?
But next, the Frogs, the Shocks, who took home gold on the red carpet. The Fashion Police hand out their awards. When Mornings continues right after this, grab your Barocca superstars.
She wants to love me, woo. She'll never leave me, woo. Don't trust her, never trust her.
Oh yeah, there they are, Australia's leading ladies dressed to the nines, so little plug there, at the Logies. And while the big awards were handed out last night, it was the show-stopping frocks that still has everybody talking this morning, including our very own Fashion Police here in Melbourne. Paula Joy still with us. Josh Flynn is dressed like a gold Logie. Sonia Kruger, we're there to tell us who was the best
I knew
dressed.
you were going to say that.
Well, you gave me the line. Megan Gale, Jennifer Hawkins and Delta Goodrum battered it out in black frocks. Paula, to you, who's your favourite with these three?
Ooh, they were all good,
Yeah.
I have to say, really. Jennifer and Megan were both wearing Alex Perry and Delta was in Stephen Khalil. All of them were fitted to perfection, so snaps to the designers for just amazing fit.
Amazing.
All
What
gorgeous.
a collection of sexy. Well, let's go to our next collection of sexy. Georgie Gardner, our very own Gigi, Rebecca Judd and JC Jacinta Campbell all packed a punch. They wore bright colours. Sonia?
Yes.
Look, I got to say, they all look fantastic, but for me, G,
I know.
out of the box.
Yeah, look, you know, Georgie can wear that beautiful green colour. It suits her so well. I think everybody said that.
Crooks, who are you wearing?
I was wearing Stephen Khalil.
And how long did it take you to get into that?
Well, it actually took me a little while. I had to get Stephen to come back to the room a couple of times.
There was a
to
readjustment?
sort me out.
Yep.
I think he did an amazing job with the frock. Have a look.
It's the sleeve you have when you're not having a sleeve.
It is.
Finally, you put my love on thunder. Oh, come on, babe.
Now's probably a good time to tell you that I can't afford that money. So we're going to have to send it back. Do
I have
not
to give
dirty
the
that
dress
dress.
back?
Do not dirty up the dress. Fashion Police, thank you so much. Stay with us. Still to come, the epic stuff that's got everyone talking.
It's live, don't tell anyone, we can cut it out later.
Lady Julia Morris stole the show last night. Find out what really happened when she joins us live soon. And Channel 9's Golden Girl walked away with not one, but 2 awards. And next on Morning, the gorgeous Miranda Tapsell takes us behind the scenes of the big event and that big emotional speech. Stay with us.
I am joined by Australia's most outstanding handbags tonight. Look at these 4 gents.
There they are, the stars of House Husbands on the Logies red carpet. Don't they all look handsome, David?
Oh, I can't pick. I really can't. But I'm pleased to say that Lady Julia Morris and Haras Durrani, they set their alarm clocks bright and early just to get out of bed, just for us. Guys, don't you look marvellous?
Look, I rolled over this morning and I said, Firas, I have to go downstairs and get some makeup, but I'll be back in a minute. And he was all like, creepy older lady stuck in.
It was amazing though.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Last night was amazing.
Turn up to your own life, you know what I'm saying?
How dare you?
JMO.
Yeah, baby.
Last night, apart from the situation this morning, you went kind of viral.
Did I forget to talk about the nominees?
See, for me, you've changed the face of doing Logies. For me, it's all about like no more nominees, just the winners.
Just go
to the
straight
winners.
there. Thanks so much for joining us. You can catch Julia and Faraz in the new season of House Husbands, which is later this year. We'll all be staying tuned for that. Thanks so much. Oh.
God, no. Oh, it's the morning. There are children here. Oh, my God. Stay with us. There's still more mornings to come after this.
Dancing.
Your exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the stars they let loose after the Logies, just like that. Next.
Welcome back, everyone. It was a night of fun and frivolity. It continued well into the early hours of the morning, at least for some.
No, I went to bed early.
Yes, I saw you go to bed.
Yep.
I saw you backdoor it out of the party.
Well, it's been said. Plenty of the night stars were letting their hair down at the Logies after party. Suze Massara is there to witness it all. Suze, when I left, it was quite tame. Did it get chaotic?
Oh, you missed out on all the good fun. Absolutely. It was funny. You know, they only kicked off at after midnight, the after party, and yet everyone had so much fuel in their tanks. I think that they were kind of saving up for the after party, and the dance floor was going crazy, and everyone was on fire. It was fantastic. Should we have a look at some of the best bits?
Yes,
please.
Denise Roberts in the background of that shot.
I love it when you see newsreaders going nuts. Deb Knight.
On the dance floor. What happened with Deb Knight?
Well, Deb was having so much fun, but she had this long blue dress, and she said it was just ruining her dancing. She left, everyone thought she'd gone to bed. She put on jeans and a jumper, came back and danced the night away. She wanted to be comfy. It was just outstanding.
Very street. This old man had to go to bed.
Poor old David.
Poor old Daddy Dave.
Actually, we've got Beau Ryan coming up a little bit later in our show. He's got a little bit of a Logies surprise. The Footy Show star joins us next with his highlights of the night. And just wait till you see what he has planned for David Nye.
I hope it has something to do with clothes. Thank you, see there, the Footy Show taking home the Logie for most popular sports program. Fatty taking home the Logie for the fastest entrance out of that room last night. They say, I mean, boy, he's fast on his feet still, the big fella, isn't he? And they say rugby players are all brawns and no brains. All the other way around.
Well done, David.
Yeah. And I've had sleep.
That's right.
This is just dumbness.
That's right. Beau Ryan has had no sleep, and he's here with us now, representing the team. Now, I'm concerned because
I've had plenty of sleep,
just before we started this segment, Beau, you said, have you guys seen any of the other Footy Show members in the last 24 hours?
Well, Fatty left straight away, right? Basically after that award.
I don't know where Erin is.
And we thought we'd turn the tables today.
Okay.
So Beau is here to help settle the score.
I'm going to be the hostess with the most, so I'm going to ask you questions to see how well you know Sonia.
All right, let's play Perfect Partner.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Oh, fantastic.
What is Sonia's favourite breakfast?
Okay, well, I know that this morning it was Macca's.
It was awesome too.
Let's check it out.
My favourite breakfast is scrambled eggs with smoked salmon.
You liar! You absolute liar!
The choice. That's what I go with.
You can't get salmon from the
What
product.
about those 4 hash browns you had this morning?
Okay, what is Sonia's guilty pleasure?
Bacon. Is that what?
Bacon?
Bacon.
You're going to lock bacon in?
Let's lock bacon in.
Let's lock bacon in and have a check.
My guilty pleasure is definitely Turkish Delight chocolate.
Never heard you say that. Never heard you have. Never seen you eat a Turkish Delight. Never heard you say that. Who are you? Who are you? I clearly know nothing. Well, look, we love it. A great night last night. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I don't know where the team is, but Fatty, please call us.
Yes.
The Footy Show.
Just ring home.
The Logie award-winning Footy Show, as you know, is on 8:30 on 9 every Thursday night. Do not miss it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. What is wrong with you? Dreaming about the things that we could be.
Coming up in Nine's Morning News Hour, the AFP grilled over its handling of the Bali 9 case as Australia's ambassador arrives home. 6 bikies to stand trial over a vicious brawl on the Gold Coast. Mystery surrounds why a man was shot in the arm in Sydney's West. The royal grandparents charmed by their new princess as the world waits for her name to be revealed. And the touching tribute that stole the show at last night's Logies. For all those stories and more, see you very shortly.
Well, we know officially that the Logies are over for 2015 because Sonia's taken the shoes off.
That's right.
They're off. Those dogs are talking. No, I cannot. Go away.
You know you want to.
I do not want to, ever.
I just want to talk about highlights for a second because you were all over Instagram last night. Oh, so was I. With Hamish, that was the rose ceremony. I will never forget it. Thank you, Hamish. It was a very special moment.
Oh, there's been Lady J-Mo.
Your selfies.
I know. I was going. I was left alone for a while.
What else did you get?
We'll see you tomorrow on the show. I'll tell you about it then. Get your feet away from me. Get them away.